What's going on, everybody? This is Robin Williams. I'm just shooting a quick video for you about facing your fears. And there's a lot of ways that you can face your fears. There's a lot of ways that people can overcome their fears or face their fears. But I just wanted to shoot. I just wanted to shoot a video to let you know one of the ways that I've overcome. Not really overcome, but some of the ways that I faced my fears. Because for instance, something like heights. It's something that I'm still very afraid of, but I face those fears and I just take action and I just do it anyway. And you'll notice that your fears have less strength. The next time you go and do something that you're afraid of, you don't have as much strength backed up behind it. You may not have overcome the fear completely, but you just by taking action, you're facing your fears and you're getting the stuff done that you want in your life. So, for instance, say when I went to Dubai and we had a big old slide called the Leap of Faith. The Leap of Faith. I don't know how tall it was, but it was pretty tall, especially for someone who's afraid of heights. And the more I got closer to the Leap of Faith, the less faith I had and going down that slide. So we spend so much time talking to ourselves before we get to that action part. And it can deter us from actually taking action towards the thing that we need to do. So instead of just doing it, it's all this chatter, oh, this is really scary. I'm really afraid of heights. I can't believe I'm doing this. What am I thinking? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just turn around and get out the line, and sometimes even deeper things are happening on our subconscious level, like not even just the subconscious level, but deeper than that. You'll think that your stomach is really hurting just because of something you ate, your food. No, your stomach is hurting because your mind is trying to find a way to get out of the situation that you're in right now. So just because you think, oh, something happened or someone gave you a phone call to, hey, come down here, it's really important, so-and-so got sick on one ride, you're thinking that just happened. No, it might be a way for you to get out of that situation you're in, of that fear, that you're facing for that ride or something like that. And that can happen in anything. That can happen at, I was once in a business before, and I really dislike taking a drive back and forth to the meetings that we had. And even though I was trying to kind of push myself to go to those meetings, I had this thought, like, I really did not want to take this drive. It was about a 45-minute to an hour drive twice a week that I had to take. But I really didn't want to go. I didn't want to take that time and that drive. So things would happen, even though I would step foot in that car, because I have that flat tire, now I can't get there. So that's a whole nother deeper level that I probably shouldn't have even touched in this video. So back to the fear of you just doing action. So I'm on I'm getting ready to get on this water slide. And the closer I get to, the more chatter I have, the more fear. And, a lot of you have heard that fear, F-E-A-R, equals false evidence appearing real. So you have all this stuff. And I mean, literally, the visions of me falling off of the slide. People go, thousands and thousands and thousands of people go on the slide all the time. And here I am having this stupid thought that I'm just going to somehow magically just bloop fall off of this slide, when you see and you know that people are going down these slides every single day and no one's dying from it. You know what I mean? So you have all this chatter, and instead of just doing it, you kind of deter away from doing it because of all this stuff. So I get to the slide and I start telling the guy I'm really nervous. Oh my gosh. I'm just telling him, I'm just expressing my feelings, on the outside to him. And he's like, oh, you don't have to do this. If you don't want to do this, don't do it now, And I'm just like, you know what? Let's just go. Don't talk to me anymore, because the more I would talk to myself, the more he would try to tell me, you don't have to do this. Just, just step away. You don't have to get on this ride or whatever. That would have made me, get off of the ride. So instead, I just threw myself off the freaking slide. I just buckled in and I just threw myself. And in the whole part, even though I was still afraid, all you heard was this, oh shit, in the whole part. And it's like quiet. I didn't overcome my fear that day, but I just took action and I got what I wanted done, and it was a lot of fun. Even though it was scary starting off, it was a lot of fun. I actually went and did it again. That was the last time because my ass hit the bottom of the pool by the time I got down at the bottom the second go around. But anyway, that's just like, a way to getting things done and taking action anyway. You just freaking do it, regardless of the fear that you feel on the inside. It's kind of like that roller coaster ride I took a couple days ago. It was freaking super scary to me. I couldn't believe I was doing it. By the time I got on the roller coaster ride, I'm like, oh shit, like who signed me up for this, It was a great experience. It was really, really fun. And I just had to do it regardless of my fears. I used to be so afraid of fears that I could not sit next to or stand next to a railing in the mall. I would imagine myself melting and liquefying and falling through the cracks of the railing to my death, which is crazy. It's just unrealistic. You know what I mean? This is what fear does to you. That's how bad I used to be afraid of heights. I used to not be able to get on the Ferris wheel. And, well, I would get on it, as a child, because it's just a Ferris wheel, right? We're just going to turn around in a big circle slowly, and we're going to look at the scenery and everything, and we're going to come back down. But I was so terrified that I will ball myself up, and I will put myself in the middle of the floor. You have the seats across from each other. I will put myself in the middle of the floor, and I will cry and beg for the ride to stop. Now, I can get on things like roller coasters. Like I got on another roller coaster today. Now, mind you, I kind of pumped myself up a little bit too much. I pumped myself up. I will post that video. But I pumped myself up saying, I'm going to get on this roller coaster. It ain't nothing. It's slow. It's small. It's whatever. It scared me a little bit. But I'm still able to do things that I probably wouldn't have even dreamed of doing, years and years and years ago, because I just took action. I didn't overcome my fears. I'm still afraid of heights. I still get kind of, something took me off guard one day when I didn't notice. It was like a hole to a large drop near me, and I was walking towards it. And I mean, it just shook me, because I didn't overcome that fear, but just taking action helps you get closer and closer and closer to be able to just keep going and keep getting better at what you're doing. And you can take that fear about heights, you can put it in your business. You know what I mean? You can take that, fear about heights and put it in the relationships. Maybe you have a fear about asking someone to go on a date or something like that. You can take that fear and just put it wherever you need it in your life right now, and just start taking action regardless. Maybe you are afraid of asking someone for a date. Maybe your mouth get dry like mine does. When I get really nervous, it gets super, super dry, and maybe your underarms start itching. I know it's probably TMI, but maybe your underarms start itching when you go ask for that date. And, just do it. If she says no, she says no, but she might surprise you, and you might surprise yourself, and that person might say yes. So just do it regardless. And even if you fail miserably, you at least took action and tried to do it. And I guarantee the next time you try to do it, it'll get better and more comfortable, if you allow it. So anyway, that's my video. It went a little bit over what I wanted it to be. I wanted like a 3-minute video. It's like a 10-minute video. Anyway, I see you on the top. Hopefully this information helps you. Hopefully you're taking action towards your fears. Today, I'm not saying if you got a fear of spiders to go outside and find spiders and let them crawl all over you or something like that. But I'm just saying, some of you really want things badly. You really want to drive in a nice car. You really want to have a great business. You really want to date this guy or this woman that you've been seeking, and you're not taking action because of fear. And I challenge you to take that fear and just brush it to the side real quick, and just take action full force. Anyway, I'll see you on the top. Peace.